What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostate here. We're back in the world of Madpack 2, and I'm not dead yet. I almost said Magic Farm 2. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. You can see we're still low on health. I am shooting this video immediately after the other 3 or 2 or however many we've done this this cycle. So if you've said something to me, keep in mind, bulk recording, Wisdom Teeth on Thursday. Haven't read your messages in the future, in the past, so can't fix it. So keep that in mind. Anyways, we have gotten enough Accio essences at this point. We combined a few of them with our weak infusion stone. We had some of the stuff over there. Either way, we can now go about making... wait a minute. I just realized we're going to need some seeds to do this, aren't we? Coal seed. There we go. Whoops! Coal seeds. Yep, we do need some Mencio seeds. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh, also, I made a dev null. This is kind of standard procedure for me, but some of you guys who may be new to my series or new to my channel may not know about this. If you take a piece of cobblestone and an apple, it gives you this dev null. If you right-click on open space, has to be an open space. So if you right-click on the wall right here, it's not going to work right here. But if you click way out where it can't reach it, and you put whatever you want inside of here, then if you pick up another one, it just immediately deletes it. So I'm going to do this for now. Eventually we will need some tainted essences, but we don't need them now because mainly I don't want to frickin' die. So this will... I did have to take some initial damage to get them, but we won't have to really worry about dying from them in the future, which is kind of nice. So now that we've gotten up to coal essences, we just need to make 8 coal essences. Which shouldn't take too terribly long. Once we have 8 coal essences, we'll be able to move to the next tier. Once we do that, we move up to the next setup and the next setup, etc., etc. And hopefully, before day 8, we can be at one of the higher tiers and start making gold. As soon as we get to the tier where we can make gold, we're pretty much golden. Get it? When we make gold, we're gold. No? Nobody's laughing? All right, fuck y'all. Anyways, once we get to that point, we'll be able to move a little bit quicker. We'll be able to start moving into... some of the Project E a little bit further on, assuming, of course, we don't get killed by a damn Spriggan in the meantime, which I'm really, really hoping we won't. So far, we're having pretty good luck, so can't really complain too terribly much. Also, we got really lucky there. The coal seed duplicated right off the bat, which obviously just gives us more of a chance to set things up. Now, obviously, here in a couple minutes or hours or whatever you want to call it, we'll have this entire little bed filled up with different things. I am going to try and move into powered farming a little bit quicker than we did last time. I don't really see the point in holding off because it definitely can speed things up. So as soon as we get a few more resources, we get a little bit better off and a little bit better gear, we're going to start probably... Yep, there's another bad essence. Probably start moving into Ender IO farming machines and the power, etc., etc., and see if we can't make a little progress there. But anyways, I'm going to keep watering slowly, hoping my health goes up before day 8 when a ghost comes and tries to have the vigorous butt sex with me, and hopefully a Spriggan won't spawn and insta-kill me. So if it does, I'll show you guys the aftermath. So bear with me, folks. So, valuable lesson if you're planning on playing Madpack. Tinker's tools do not count against the critters. So an iron pickaxe does not count as a pickaxe against a geonock. And an iron hatchet does not count against a Spriggan. I almost died because of this. I managed to get into this little corner, barricade myself in, and then I made a pickaxe from the area over there. So that's the only reason I'm still alive. I got it's fucked up. So keep in mind, Tinker's tools do not work that way, and you will want to be very, 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 very careful. Because otherwise you're going to end up very, very, very dead. And unfortunately, being very, very dead is not a lot of fun. Okay, so we've been farming. And oddly enough, I've only gotten 1 essence of coal seed. Thankfully, it's enough to get a regular infusion stone. Because I'm a little bummed out by just the sheer quantity of stuff we've had to do. And I haven't got any extra seeds. So to take the regular infusion stone and get up, we need either obsidian... glowstone or redstone. Now, the problem that we're going to run into here is if I go with... I can't do glowstone without going to the nether. If I go to the nether now, I'm probably going to die. Obsidian, I don't have any tools that can break obsidian, so I can't do that right now, which means I can't go to the nether anyway. So pretty much the only option we have is redstone. Thankfully, while mining around in our little room here, I have... Oh, and I've started slowly expanding over here because it takes a while. Like I said, this one right here will like take 100,000 swings to kill a Spriggan. This one right here will two-shot a Spriggan, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Lessons from Pyro. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and make the redstone version. So we're going to go ahead and punch this real fast. Get ourselves a seed. We're going to do redstone seed. There we are. So we're going to need some crucios and some redstones. So crucio seeds, obviously, are going to be based off of this right here. You can see that's given us 2, which unfortunately is not enough to make the redstone setup. However, I am forgetting, we now have the ability to do another quest. So my question is that going to open us up another option here? Now we haven't claimed this one. I'll go ahead and claim that one. This one is a strong infusion stone, really strong infusion stone, really strong infusion stone. Looks like the rest of these things are also going to be going into the Twilight Forest. We do have some creepers, then skeletons, and then that's going to be the Naga, the Lich, the underground Minotaur, and I'm not sure what that one is. I also don't know what these are, but I'm assuming they're also going to be Twilight Forest down to at least here, and then this stuff's going to be the Nether. I'm a little surprised that they want you to go into the Twilight Forest before the Nether, because, I don't know, personally I think the Nether might be easier, but, well, then again, no, it's not. I guess it kind of depends on your luck. So, anyways, we've made a little bit of progress. I did want to update you guys on that. We're going to go back to watering our crops a little bit at a time and moving a little bit closer towards getting the redstone. We are fixing to bump into the first nighttime where we're gonna have to deal with the ghosts. There should be enough room in here to kite, but I'm gonna go ahead and bust out this wall here, which will give me even more room while we're kind of waiting on these crops to grow. And then we should be in some pretty decent shape. Hopefully, worst case scenario, I guess I end up dying. Hopefully not. Especially not that we've gotten this far. You know, I don't mind dying if we haven't gotten very far, but like this far, death kind of blows. It kind of hurts the old feelings a little bit. So, anyways, I'm gonna bust out this wall, kind of give us some more room to grow into, and then we'll pick up there. All right. So after more planting and growing and harvesting fun, we've managed to get enough of the Axio essences. Whoops, wrong ones. I meant the Crucio essences to get this done. We're also coming up on the 8th night at this point. Did I fuck it up? Oh, damn it. Why you gotta be so difficult? There we go. Alright, so we have redstone now, which is nice. That's going to give us the next tier of dust, and that's eventually going to allow us to get our regular stone into a strong infused stone. Now once we have this one, once we have this one, we will need to move into gold essence, which is awesome because once we get into gold essence, we pretty much can start the game at that point. That's going to be giving us the ability to make the first tier of Project E machines, probably. We are going to need to go into the Nether soon. So if we look at Project E, we'll be able to make the transmutation tablet once we get some glowstone. So we're going to have to get some more diamonds, we're going to have to get some more glowstone, and then we're going to be pretty good there. We still need to make a run to the village to the far west. We also need to continue strip mining until we get to the Extreme Hills biome right in front of us. So I'm actually kind of thankful that we have all the dungeons and such over here, because I'm hoping the spots over there are going to be relatively clear. So what I'll probably end up doing is making a new pickaxe, because this one kind of sucks balls now that I know it doesn't do anything on Geonox. That kind of explains why I've been having such trouble with them. We'll get a new pick made. We'll start handling the Geonox, and then we'll dig over there to the village, and we'll dig down to the Extreme Hills biome and see what we got. So, unfortunately, this episode kind of dull. I am hoping that things will pick up relatively quickly, probably in the next couple episodes. We are going to need to get quite a few more materials. What tier are iron seeds? I always forget. Iron seeds are, wow, way up there. It's kind of interesting that the iron seeds are so high up there. We need to have a strong essence, which is the next tier. Basically, we can make gold before we can make iron, which I find a little funny. But I guess it kind of makes sense because I guess it's designed to make the intermediary levels a little bit more challenging. I don't know. Who knows? But we will be moving a little bit further than this in the next episode. I just wanted to show you guys the progression. I'm probably going to cut here and then skip ahead to probably once we've gotten the gold stuff running. So it's probably going to be a pretty big jump between this video and the next video. And I do apologize for that, but there literally is just grinding here. So I did want to show you guys most of it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to handle the ghosts no problem. I've got enough room here between these areas to kind of cycle around. So I will try and record the ghost thing when it happens. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. We should be progressing quickly. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for the grinding, my friends. Anyways, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you do, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.